Now let's dive deep into this big LGBTQ story for today. I'm Jeff Oliverio, and let's queer up South Florida and Florida. OUTshine Film has its most successful festival in years. So what's next? The OUTshine LGBTQ Film Festival just wrapped its most successful edition since COVID pandemic. Attendance and engagement of the Spring Film Festival was up nearly 20%. The closing day in Fort Lauderdale was nothing short of spectacular, bringing together community, cinema, food, and party celebration in one unforgettable night at Savor Cinema in downtown Fort Lauderdale. The event welcomed guests to the final in-person day with a heartfelt and high-energy lineup. One of the evening's major highlights was the world premiere of the new trailer of Our Family Pride, filmed largely in Wilton Manors. The documentary is a heartfelt celebration of community, family, and homegrown talent, and the premiere was packed with cast, crew, and hometown supporters. The film appears to have achieved a major studio marketing partnership that will be announced shortly here at Queer News Tonight. The night closed with Four Mothers, a charming and emotional comedy about a gay Irish novelist thrust into chaos and love during Pride weekend. The film focuses on the relationships of gay men and the support from their mothers. The new executive director, Alan Martello, was recognized at the closing film and party for his achievements in the new role. OUTshine board chair member Mark Gilbert specifically drew attention to OUTshine's festival model of having the first weekend and week in Miami and then the second weekend in Fort Lauderdale. That change proved to be a key to revitalize success for one of America's most important LGBTQ cultural events. Thousands attended the festival. OUTshine is the only LGBTQ film festival in the world that is hosted twice in the same year. OUTshine Film Festival will return in October with the first weekend in Fort Lauderdale and then move to Miami. For LGBTQ+ audiences across the U.S., you can watch OUTshine films online at home until May 4th. I like that we're ending on that part because unfortunately I was traveling and didn't get to go to a lot of the films. So I have done some of the films at home through the membership for OUTshine. So if you weren't able to support or you're out there and not here in South Florida, you can go to the OUTshine Film Festival and sign up to watch some of the movies at home. I think there's a package where you can get 4 films and watch them all over a period of time. It's definitely well worth it. And, as we keep saying about spending our dollars, these films are not going to be shown in places unless we go out with our feet and show up and spend money at the theaters that are showing them and, help support these festivals because they're very important and they're telling queer stories that, as, we've just said, are trying to be erased. So it's not just a film festival. It's not just about going out and having a cocktail before a movie. We can do that with any movie. There's bars in the movie theaters now, so that's not a big deal. But it's about supporting the queer community and the stories that these filmmakers are telling.
Yeah, and what OUTshine has done, I love their new hybrid model.
Yeah.
I think it's great to have great gay films twice a year in the community. I mean, I go back and forth between Miami and Broward, but many people don't. So it gives folks opportunities to see these films, and they're great films.
Right. And it really gives no excuse not to, right? Because it's like you said, even when you were traveling, what was going on, and that's the great thing about having that as a hybrid model is there's ways, and it's not just necessarily Miami and Broward that can watch it.
Right, it's online too.
So it's a great way for people to have access and to see these stories. So I think it's great. Well, that is a big LGBTQ story for today. There is no other queer nonprofit media platform like this in the entire world. Support our LGBTQ stories by subscribing and sharing Queer News Tonight.